pip is the smallest measurement for a currency rate, and it is usually the fourth decimal for all major pairs except for the Japanese yen, which uses the second decimal. For example, if the exchange rate for USD CAD moved from 0.9800 to 0.9802, it means that the exchange rate moved up 2 pips. In the case of Japanese yen crosses, such as the dollar yen, if the market moves from 80.10 to 80.12, it means that the market also moved up 2 pips. Some forex brokers offer fractional pip, so you get a 5th decimal on USD pairs and 3rd decimal on Japanese yen pairs. So for example, on the dollar CAD, you'll get something like 0.98023, and for the Japanese yen, the dollar yen pair, you'll get something like 80.123. It is basically the same thing, but with slightly more precision. And of course, a pip stands for percentage in point, because it usually is 1/100th of a percent of the currency quote, or known as 1 basis point. I know all these terms and acronyms could be confusing, so just think a pip is more or less equivalent to a tick in the stock market. A pip value is different depending on the pair traded. As a rule of thumb, any pair ending with US dollar, such as the euro dollar, the pound dollar, the Aussie dollar, they all equal to $10 per pip for a standard lot contract of about $100,000. Well, don't worry, I'll cover what is a standard lot and other lot sizes in my future videos. And if the currency pair does not end with US dollar, here is the formula to calculate a pip value. Basically what you do is you take the pip divided by the quote, and you take the result of that multiplied by the contract size. So for instance, let's look at the dollar yen, and it is trading at 80.15, and the value of 1 pip basically means 0.01 as we look at the second decimal for Japanese yen pairs. And when we take that and we divide it by the quote rate and multiply by the lot size, we'll get the pip value. So on the pip value, we'll use 0.01, and we'll divide it by the current exchange rate, which is 80.15, and then we multiply that by 1 standard lot of $100,000, and that will give us $12.47 per each pip. So that's a value for the USD Japanese yen. Now, you may ask me, what if the pair does not have USD symbol in it, such as the euro pound pair? Well, we need to first calculate how much quote currency it requires and then convert that into US dollar. Now please watch my video on currency pairs for more information on base and quote currencies. So for this example, euro pound is at 0.8920, or for every euro you get about 89.20 of Great British pound. So to figure out the pip value, we'll use the same formula, pip divided by quote multiplied by lot size. So in this case, we'll put 0.001, the 4th decimal, and then we'll divide that by the quote, which is 0.8920, and then we multiply the result of that to 100,000 of euro, because remember, euro pound is traded in euro. So that will give you about 11.21 euro per each pip. And now we need to convert that into the US dollar. And since the exchange rate for the euro US dollar is at 1.4600, or 11.21 euro equals to about $16.37. So each pip in the euro Great British pound pair equals to $16.37 in a standard 100,000 contract. Of course, you don't need to calculate pip values manually. Your broker trading platform will do that for you. You can just concentrate on the market and trade. But it is always good to know how to calculate the value of a pip. So if you like this video, please leave your comments below, and don't forget to visit us at www.forexlearning for more tutorial videos.